My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I woke on the surface of the weird planet with so many parts left. The skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no! Better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. How you doing, everybody? It's Jonathan the Game. Welcome to my next Let's Play of Pikmin. Very quick, get started here. Pikmin is a RTS game, a real-time strategy game. If you're not really into those, this game is a little different. Now, the first stage is actually going to be it's going to be a pretty tutorial-based. Where am I going? But let's get started into it. Whoa! What do we have there? A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as it were waiting for me. It didn't drop a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. Yeah, he says this looks like an onion, even though it looks nothing like one. You know, I don't see what I think how he thinks about it. And we have a sprout. The seed that the onion dropped took a root in the soil and has now produced into a little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. We must approach and press A because he is a video game protagonist! Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Thinking it has done no visible damage, it just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the pick brain carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with A, then throw it in the direction I point. And I will call it to my side B. Perhaps if I react to C is by pressing down on by pressing down on the D-pad while pointing as well. Following controls will be here to allow me to several viewpoints. Z will take camera, left and right zoom, up change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiar myself around these controls and my surroundings. So, in case you guys couldn't tell, I am playing this on the Wii version. I am playing the Wii version of this game. The game was originally released for the GameCube, and it ended up getting remade on the Wii. So tutorials are happening. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. So, what the Pikmin actually knocked down was called a pellet posy. That's what the flower is called, and that right there is pellet. The number on the pellet determines how many Pikmin are needed to carry it. There are some items you can carry that don't outright say on the item itself that needs to don't say how many Pikmin you need. But if you throw one Pikmin on it, it will tell you how many Pikmin don't need to carry it. Okay, I'm about to zoom out. Okay, thank you. So today we're basically just going to try to really increase our numbers. Speaking of numbers, the numbers we have down on the screen. This is how many Pikmin you totally have in your party, in your like with you. This is how many Pikmin you have out on the field, and this is how many Pikmin you have out in existence. The okay. There are more stuff I can mention, but I'm gonna wait a little bit before mentioning that because, well, it's not really a spoiler, but it involves stuff I feel like we could wait on. Here you can see we have, this is how many numbers you have. You can have more than the required number to carry them, and when you do have that, you actually have. What am I trying to say? You have the Pikmin will carry them faster. Come on, get over here. So one thing I should have mentioned about the first game. The first game has a lot of glitches in it. We will probably run into one of these glitches in the during the LP. If you actually multi-tap A, you will actually continue to pluck all the Pikmin you currently have. Like, spatted. Alright. Come on guys, get it faster. I really don't know what to say. This day is going to be really tutorial based off the beginning, so a little heads up for you. No. I've been playing Pikmin 3 years, so I actually tried to shake the nunchuck to dismiss them, but no, that's not how you do it in this game. I'm just gonna see to dismiss them. So, Red Pikmin. That's what they are called, Red Pikmin. Red Pikmin are really strong fighters. I did it again. It's seed dismissal. Yeah. I don't know why I'm being quiet here. I don't need to be quiet, I just feel like I should. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form in groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned in Pikmin conduct. Approaching press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw. Press B to call them, C to dismiss. Press down on the D-pad and point to the command and control group. Use Z and up and left and right on the D-pad to control perspective. I shall record this on my computer and access the plus. And my cat is scratching at the door. But just ignore her. And now she's meowing. Okay. There's something now. Alright. Got Pudget's here. It's good. She is whining. I don't know why. She's in. But if I know if I let her in, she'll just be meowing the entire time. Hopefully we can see some stuff over here. We can't really do anything with those yet. So, come on, get up. Also, one thing I noticed, Pikmin tend to don't actually grab things they're supposed to. Being on this box, nothing here though. But over here we have amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get back to the Dolphin? Also, Automa's ship, the Dolphin, is actually named off the code name of the GameCube, which this game is originally on. He was named the Dolphin, its prototype. And as you can see here, we need 20 Pikmin to carry this. We now have 25 spread on the field. But we have to... I don't see... Yeah. Like I said, the first game is actually... When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright color. At other times, they fit to a paler hue and give up a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is better to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Yeah. As you can, like I was saying there, if a Pikmin is in your party, it will be a bright color. It will be what color it is. But if I would like to throw a Pikmin, it becomes white. which is a feature that they didn't end up keeping in the series. That feature did not make it back into Pikmin 2. Get up! Yeah, Pikmin can also trip, which can be kind of annoying. And it'll probably happen a lot in SLP. Like I said, Pikmin is a real-time strategy game. It's a really unique one as well, because normally you have a time limit to try and collect all these ships, as many ship parts as you can in a day. Especially it has a time limit mainly just because of the tutorial. So basically now you just have to wait for these Pikmin to get the ship pod back to the ship and they're pushing me along. Just when you put out the found this piece, just okay. If you walk out to a ship pod after you already discovered it, you can actually find out what it's about. Also, when Olimar has no Pikmin and you press A, he will actually do a punch. Later on, we will find enemies in the game that will try to kill you, and Olimar can hurt them. He doesn't do much damage though, so it's better to just have him with you at all times. And we got the first ship piece. Oh glorious, with the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has happened to the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. And what's this? One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch a dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion left off with me. Half the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems to help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family. I'll plan to talk with Tari. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repel my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it a Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. At the end of the day, we get a little chart here, showing us how many Pikmin we spotted, how many we lost in battle, and how many we left behind. If you don't have any Pikmin with you, at the end of the day, they're not on base, or just out somewhere working or something, they will be left behind. And you can assist in that way. I'm gonna try and lose as little Pikmin as I can, but like I said, this game kinda ends up to glitch quite a bit. So the odds are we are gonna lose some Pikmin. So, with that, we have 29 parts remaining, we have 29 days remaining. Let's save the game. So the way these episodes are going to be working is basically one episode is one day. Each day is about 13 minutes. So, next time on Pikmin, we are going to be going to the Forest of Hope, seeing how many parts we can get. Hopefully quite a few. See you guys then.